Hi my students, today we are going to complete the last lesson, which is lenses. Today we will study the second type of lenses, which is concave lens. At the end of this lesson you will know how to draw the image resulted from concave lens and its features. We know before that convex lenses, these are thin in the middle and thickest round the edge. When rays parallel to the principal axis pass through the concave lens, they are bent outwards. So, concave lens, also called diverging lens. Diverging lens, where the middle part of the lens is thinner in the middle and thicker around the edge. Last video we learned some rules for drawing ray diagrams in case of convex lens. These rules help us more in drawing image resulted from convex lens. Also today we will study some rules for drawing ray diagrams in case of concave lens. In case of concave lens we have also three principal rays. First ray, parallel ray, second ray, central ray, and last ray is focal ray. All these rays started from the object to the lens. Parallel ray parallel to the principal axis and it will refract, passing or directed away from focal point. Second ray, which is central ray, also started from the object to the center of lens, and we know before that any ray passing center of lens does not refract. Third ray, focal ray. This ray starting from the object, proceeding toward back focal point and parallel to the principal axis. These are principal rays, help us more to draw the image resulted from concave lens. Now we are going to learn how to draw the three principal rays, so bring your tools to draw with me. First ray, which is parallel ray. Firstly, we should draw the lens and its principal axis. We know that any lens has two focal points, one on each other of the lens. Distance from the center of lens to the focal point, same distance from the center of lens to the second point. And this is the object. First ray, which called parallel ray. This ray incident parallel to the principal axis, and this ray will diverge, will refract and diverge by this way. And the extension of this ray, the extension of refracted ray, will pass through the focus by this way. So first ray parallel to the principal axis and it will refract and diverge. The extension of refracted ray will pass through the focal point. Second ray, which is called focal ray. To draw this ray we will start with the lens and its axis. This lens also has two focal points, one on each side, and we have this object. This ray started from the head of object to the lens by this way, and the extension of the incident ray will pass through the focal point. So firstly we will draw the incident ray and its extension. After that this ray will refract. When it refracts, it will refract parallel to the principal axis by this way. After that we will draw the extension of refracted ray. So this ray have two extensions. First one, extension of incident ray, second one, extension of refracted ray. Third ray, which is called central ray. To draw this ray we will draw lens, principal axis, first focal point and second focal point, and the object. This ray started with the head of object to the lens, and this ray does not refract. Any ray passes through the center of lens does not refract. Rays traveling directly through the center of concave lens will leave the lens traveling in exact same direction, just as with a convex. Now we will draw the resulted image from concave lens. We said before that resulted image in case of convex lens depend on the distance from the object to the lens, but in case of concave lens we have only one image, not depend on the distance from the object to the image. To draw the resulted image, we will draw the concave lens and its axis, first focal point and second focal point, and this one is the object. In exam I will give you this diagrams, only you will complete by drawing principal rays and image. First ray, which is parallel ray. This ray started from the object to the lens by this way. This ray is parallel ray, started from the head of object to the lens. This ray will refract, passing with the focal point. So first ray will refract and its extension will pass through the focal point. Second ray, which is focal ray. This ray started with the same point of the first ray at the head of the object. The extension of incident ray will pass through the focal point. As we know before, focal ray incident to the lens and its extension passes through the focal point. This ray will refract parallel to the principal axis, and the extension of refracted rays should draw. Third ray, which is central ray. This ray started from the head of object from the same point of first ray and second ray. This ray will pass through the center of lens, and this ray does not refract. So third ray passes with the center of the lens. After that we will draw the image at the point where the extension of all refracted rays meet on it by this way. So the resulted image has many features. It acts on same side of the object, smaller than the object, and upright. So the features of resulted image is dimensioned, virtual, and upright. So the features of resulted image from concave lens, no matter where the object is placed, the image will be on the same side as the object. The image is virtual, upright, and smaller than the object with a concave lens. So the image resulted from concave lens not depend on the distance from the lens, same in case of convex lens. All features will be same as distance from the object to the lens changed. This is the end of our lesson. Hope to solve your homework that uploaded on Moodle. Thank you, my students.